If we don't have a board that understands, first and foremost, their job, it's very easy for executive to put rules around them. And I've seen instances where at the board level, board members have barely touched their board peg. Barely touched their board. How do you engage on critical issues when you only read your board peg a day or just 2 days before the actual meeting? And these are some of the quality decisions that I've seen are precisely because we don't have, in so many instances, board members that take their job seriously. And unfortunately, our politicians also makes it worse. Professor Mahale mentioned about how many commissions of inquiry. There's not accountability. And we have state-owned entities that have become liabilities. They have been bailed out every time. And yet we've got so many capable men and women who can take this country forward. So these are some of the issues that I've put down in the book in the way of contributing towards a broader narrative that we can all learn from to try and change this country for the better.
But we can make them successes again, but broaden their impact to include a much greater swath of developmental means and ends for South Africa as a whole. That's why we have SOEs or SOCs or parastatals to do things that the private sector is not going to do. It's not convenient for them because they don't have a mandate, it's not sufficiently profitable because they are not well positioned. And we need to tie down those niches. And maybe we can look at what Kaya says. Maybe we have too many, maybe we need to pick and choose. We need to put every option on the table and then take the development path. And I believe that we would retain a lot of our important SOEs if only we can make them function. How to do that? Read the book.
One of the reasons I think Nimrod bothers to worry about SOCs is SOCs can do a host of good things. The internet was invented by an SOC in the US. The GPS was invented by an SOC in the US. In South Africa, an SOC invented the mechanism of getting oil from coal and all of that. Each of the SOCs that we have a particular purpose, and I think part of the problem, I would argue, is we've begun also to have purposeless, missionless SOCs that exist in order to exist, in order to have an unqualified audit. No one can really tell what would not happen if this SOC was not there. And I think it would help us if we got rid of those SOCs and pool resources to strengthen the ones that actually have a purpose and run those few purposeful SOCs.